Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Malaysian Cyber Games. To everyone watching, please do come. It is of course a free event. So if you feel like watching, if you love Dota, please come and check out everyone here. It's gonna be so much fun. And tomorrow, Sunday, oh my God, you guys check that out. It's gonna be so much fun. So Sunday, it is a free show. Do check it out. Of course, Shafi's gonna be, of course, having a dinner with Team Secret on Monday. Team Secret is gonna be here tomorrow. Who's excited for that? All right, very, very nice. Again, hashtag MCG2015 Malaysian Cyber Games and hashtag Shapa Taring. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be going on to our next match. Let's give it up for, of course, the captains from Team who2bet and Polly. Here we go. What's up, guys? We have our captains over here. So we, of course, have Team who2bet, and you are? Noah, and of course from Team Poly, you are?
Sulus.
What?
Sulus.
Okay, what's that? Sulus, got it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna toss the coin. I think I have the coin over here. I think I have a coin. I do. All right, here we go. Heads or tails? I got it. I got it. All right, so heads or tails? We're gonna pick which sides. Okay, here we go. Heads or tails? Heads. Okay. That's tails. All right, I don't know the coins here. I'm sorry. So that's tails. So you got it, man. So are you gonna go first pick? Or you're gonna pick a side. You're gonna go first pick. All right. So Team Poly, you guys gonna go first pick. All right. And of course, you guys. Radiant side. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause. Radiant side, first pick. Good luck, guys. Team who2bet versus Team Poly. Let's give it up. Give a round of applause. Match number 3. Good luck, guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Third match on the way.
Yep, it should be interesting. League. We have the match between who2bet versus Team Poly. So Team Poly is going to be on the first pick, Dar side, I suppose. Yes.
No.
Dar.
Were you listening?
No, I did.
Yeah, it's first pick.
Oh,
I was just checking. Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
I got picked on. All right. Okay. It's okay. It's all right. All right. Hopefully it'll be an interesting match. So far, first 2 games. What do you expect from game number 3? So far, first 2 games was a bit one-sided.
Okay. First 2 games was one-sided, so third game has to be one-sided as well, right?
Oh, all right. So hopefully not. No, we want the audience to see some really good clashes come from both sides. We want to see some good matchups as well. Good drafts. Looking forward to some big ultimates. We're talking about Magnuses or Enigmas played in the game, or Meepos, Pudges. Should be something of interest to actually watch in the Malaysian Cyber Games, right? And so far, yep, this is it. Introduction comes from both sides. We have Team who2bet, right? You have Jen Wei, Lee Seong, Tai Lai, Jason, Yong Shiji, and Lee Seong Tae. So Team Poly, we have Muhammad Faris bin Zakaria, the team captain solos, and they just switch on. It's okay. It's okay. I could announce their names later. They change, right? So currently we're looking at Team Poly's, I guess. This is Poly's.
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, this is Team Poly's, and the other one is Team
who2bet.
who2bet.
All right, the draft is on the way, and something that you touched on earlier is have good drafts. Because the first 2 games, I felt like the teams that drafted too greedy just lost the game right from the get-go.
I guess, they thought, it's not safe to say that they were greedy. I guess they thought it could work, in the game, in the draft. I'm very sure they did the homeworks on how the other team actually do the draft, but it just didn't work out. Sometimes it also falls down on how the draft goes and how far the draft can actually go in the game and how well that draft fares with the other team's draft at the same time.
I guess another way to put it is how easy it is to play a draft. Because Omni Knight's a hero that, for example, is somewhat harder to play if you're not very familiar with it. And same thing with that jungling Darkseer. You have to execute perfectly. And unfortunately, when you make one mistake against some of these really good teams, and my computer just died.
Yeah, mine too, I guess. All right. So.
Okay, I think I just kicked the power cord.
Good job.
Good job.
Good job, David.
Well, the draft is on the way.
Yep.
I think.
Right, we'll just guess what they're drafting right now. Whatever.
We won't guess, but I will try not to kick the power.
Thank you. That is highly
highly recommended.
Recommended
and optimal.
Yeah, optimal. Let's not have that.
I think the draft will still go on the way without me being inside, right? Even though I'm the host. Is that how it works?
Yeah, I think it should be fine. I think it's a minor problem. Hopefully, we don't have that.
Nah, it's a computer problem. All right, we're gonna restart. I mean, these are fast computers. We'll get in the game.
All right.
Really quickly,
cool.
Hopefully.
Great organizers.
My bad. All right, so Flava, you were hosting upstage.
Yeah,
How was that? How was that?
that was scary, right? Like, I wasn't expecting the crowd to be that loud and that, responsive to its everything. They were like.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not right now.
Then it was scary. All right, wasn't expecting myself to be in Stadium Negara to actually do all this. Right, so the rare occasion to actually do an esports event on a big scale like this in Malaysia. So it was a great experience, I would say.
Hopefully, first of many to come.
Hey, the window sound, great.
I think that was who2bet that they're showing.
Yep, this team.
So you haven't seen any of these two teams play, right? So we
No.
can't really expect. Or you have?
Yeah, I have seen team. So currently this is team. This is team. Sorry, Polys.
Yep.
Right. They've been around in enduro scenes in Malaysia for quite some time, right?
Okay.
For years in this. But so far we see some familiar faces. Solos. He's one of the top mid lane players we see in the country. And then he's not been around quite some time, and he's been transferring teams here and there over time. And now he's hopefully this will be the team that will bring him to victory to become the next champion for Malaysia's Hyper Games, right?
What is his signature hero for those
Because,
of you guys that?
it's kind of hard to tell because he usually ends up in a lot of 1v1 mid lane matches conducted by the communities, and he plays Invokers, Shadow Fiends, a lot of awesome mid lane heroes as well. Someone to watch out for in the mid lane. We're expecting, but I'm not sure about his position in the game itself. Usually we see rare occasions that the captain himself will be, playing mid.
All right, guys, I'm trying to join in the game as quickly as we can.
So I think game 3 should be good. Should be good as long as David is not kicking power card.
Again.
All right, again.
I think I did that twice already. Yeah.
Twice. All right. Congratulations.
I did it one time during rehearsal.
They
They're like,
say-
don't kick the power.
Yeah.
I'm like,
all right.
okay.
So if you do not see David tomorrow during the cast, you know why. That's what-
Yeah. All right, so the draft is.
It's
being
on the way.
voted back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Dude, I could tell from people's computer screen.
Oh no, that's
different. That's different draft.
The different. Yeah, the draft is still going on currently.
You can just do some high-tech zoom in on that guy's computer right now.
Yep. We cannot see directly. I think a little bit more, right? And yeah.
All
this
right,
is
boys, we're in. We're in. Hopefully, no more power core kicks. I'm sorry, but we're back on track. Winter Wyvern and Gyrocopter here for Polly and Shadowfiend and Bane for who2bet. So game 1, we saw Bane doing a ton of work. Game 2, not so much.
Scary. Really love the draft. Having Bane shutting down the carries, the right-click damage over time, making it really hard for you to actually go
5 seconds
for.
remaining.
Oh, let's fix that. All right. Go for last instance nice at the same time, so giving an advantage to that side. So maybe a tri-lane, aggressive tri-lane, couple of both sides going up against each other. So Bane shutting down Gyrocopter's last hits.
Radiant
Winter
will
Wyvern,
back.
the hero that I would say in Dota 2, which works early game, mid game, and late game at the same time. Depends on how well you actually play the hero itself.
Yeah, if you get some levels on that hero, he's really, really amazing. I actually expect kind of a 2-2-1 situation, as we saw in the first 2 games as well. Two heroes on the mid lane kind of harassing each other, maybe 2 heroes on the safe lane for each team, and then the off lane kind of by themselves on their own. But it could definitely happen to have a tri-lane situation, like you pointed out. I think we'll have to wait and see for that, though. Huskar being taken out again, because that hero is not fun.
It's not fun. It's not fun being on the other side, dealing with the Huskar. Right? It's always fun on the side. You have a Huskar.
Is it though? Is it though? I always feel a little bit dirty winning it with a Huskar.
As long
Or
as-
you're with that plus 25 and you're like,
Yeah,
Huskar picker.
Huskar picker. I guess so. Right, so we have the Queen of Pain, so it should be interesting now. We have, Naughty Blinks coming in with Scream of Pain and screaming everywhere. Sonic Waves, pure damage, something to look out for,
Dude, who2bet is drafting exactly the same as Team 1-2-3 in that first game.
So are we expecting a win since, the draft more or less looks similar, so should win, right? But can't say because Team Poly's draft is more or less different. So far they have one support, one carrier, still missing out on a mid lane hero, yet another support, and an off lane from Team Poly.
I don't know. I think it's somewhat hard to play as well as Tiamate. I'm going to just throw that one out there.
Yeah, I guess so. Right, so we'll be seeing
Lich. Okay.
Radiant
any like Ys on Leash. So far we have right clickers from Shadow Feed.
Yep, the right clicks is a lot on who2bet, and you now have a very reliable way to cancel Bane's Fiend's Grip from afar with the Chain Frost, giving that mini stun. You know that who2bet is going to try to siege your towers early. Frost's armor on the tower is going to be helpful in that regard as well. And most importantly, I think they're looking to set up some of a weaker laner in the off lane. You throw Lich maybe plus a Slaughter, or maybe Lich plus another melee hero in that off lane, and
5 seconds
you know,
remaining.
hopefully make that lane a little bit stronger.
All right, so Leech kind of works both defensively and offensively at the same time.
Sure.
Yeah. So ultimate something to watch out for. You don't want to stick around too long and keep his ultimate bouncing off over and over again, especially with the Arcane Scepter, where it is like never ending.
Dire team
And who2bet just picked up with the Clockwork, so it's always interesting. There's so many ganking heroes, I say. Bit of Pain, Clockwork, so which makes it good for us, right? So we don't see so much passive Asian, farmings going on, right? Asians, they just love being on the lanes farming and not caring about what's going on that side. So.
What the Chinese do.
Yeah, the
I mean,
Chinese
have you
do.
seen the first 2 games? That was kills nonstop.
Yeah, that was still not solved, right? So Lumi and Daniel definitely had a lot of fun right there, except for.
I mean, I missed like a ton of kills.
Yeah,
The first game,
All right.
but I caught them second. More importantly, though, I think this game, Clockwork is gonna have to make the rotation, and essentially, Shadow Fiend and your Queen of Pain are only 2 true carry cores. Because I imagine Clock, once he gets to level 7, level 8, he's going to start rotating around and not farm as much. So maybe it's good for who2bet to round out the draft with a kind of a greedier support. Because Clockwork to me is going to fall off relatively quick in this game.
Right. All right. So for team, the draft from who2bet, they have a lot of magical damage, burst damage at the same time. I think to take down Winter Wyvern's Cold Embrace right there. Even though you got Cold Embrace in him off, it doesn't fan off. It fans off physical damage.
Okay.
That you have. Oh,
Magnus.
Magnus. All right. So yeah, this made my day. All right. As long as it's good that you hit a 5-man RP. It's always good if it's also good if you miss out on an RP. It's funny. It's something to look forward to.
So it's just good, period.
It's a good period, right? Especially on the big screen. Everybody say, "Hey, you're the guy who did that."
Or
No man RP.
seconds
All right.
remaining.
Congrats. We saw it on TV, live.
All right, so Magnus, I wonder where he's going to lane actually. So mid Magnus is fairly popular, but offlane Magnus is doable as well, especially now that you have the Lich helping you out. Obviously, the Lich could help out the mid lane as well against the Bane if you want to have a 2v2 in the mid. So I wonder if we're going to see something like an Ember Spirit mid. Although I'm not sure whether you want to go that route against a hero like Shadow Fiend, who could kind of just walk all over you.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I guess maybe different. We'll see how it goes. It still falls down on the last pick from both sides. We could see a mid lane Magnus just like you said, or we can see an off lane one. It depends if they decide to pick off a different mid lane hero going up against Shadow Fiend.
Now, normally you see Magnus being paired up with a lot more like melee heroes, so you could take advantage of the Empower. But let's not forget that it gives you 50% base attack increase. So for a hero that, like Gyrocopter, that's flacking everybody, it's still very, very good. But I'd like to see Poly to round out the draft with a melee core to take advantage of that cleave bonus that you
The
normally
first thing
get.
in my mind was like an Ember Spirit on that. It's like, yeah, it's like a really high
5
cleave
seconds
damage.
remaining.
Yeah.
It's scary, since I use a lot of Ember Spirit. Having Battle Fury plus, power. No, even without Battle Fury itself, in the early stage of the game, you can actually have,
It really
full
hurts.
cleave. Yeah, it really hurts, yeah. One slide of fist and that's it, with multiple units inside at the same time.
So I wonder if who2bet is thinking about picking up something like a Rubik? Oh no, never mind, it's banned out here. Last ban from...
Last ban,
yeah.
I just had to do it because of Magnus. Hey, we have a Magnus. No way we're gonna let you have a Rubik in your team.
It's not just a Rubik. Getting Call Down, getting Winter Wyvern spells, they're all fairly good. So Rubik was a very, very good ban.
So I guess sealing of any skills will be good. It doesn't need to be an RP. It could
No,
be,
yeah.
Yeah, it could be...
I mean, even getting Power for your Shadow Fiend, you're like,
Yeah.
lots of damage.
Yeah, Winter's Curse. Alright, something to watch out for. Works late game very, very well. It's always good to see the enemy having high right-click damage. And hey, you know what? Since you have all that, let's just cast Winter's Curse on the most soft hero you have from your side. You can just sell him out and, key goes down and that's it.
All right, so who's the last pick here for who2bet? They need a support. I recommended a fairly greedy one. I was thinking something like Shadow Shaman, because it helps you push, give you a good disable. But they're going to go with the silencing aspect of the Skywrath Mage.
Skywrath Mage. I guess, easy pick.